So obviously, elephant in the room, right? My season is now done. We're recording this late on Sunday because obviously about this time last night we were in a dog fight with Willis High School out of the Houston area, and got to do it at the Cowboys headquarters over there in Frisco, aka the Star, the Ford Center. Pretty cool atmosphere, Jack. But it was definitely different. You know what I mean? Like playing a high school football game indoors.
Yeah,
Um,
we streamed it. Mom, Dad, and I were watching it. I was home for the holidays, and we were watching it last night. And you could tell. Obviously, it's an indoor. It's not their main stadium, but it's like
no,
this mini indoor stadium, which is still incredible.
yeah, it
But
seats like 20,000, I think. So they have
yeah,
open practices and stuff. Obviously, people can go in there and watch. And the local school district, they got, good lord, a dozen schools, dozen high schools, and they rotate home games between their Toyota Stadium, which is the MLS stadium up there, and then the school district owns the stadium. So you got those teams sharing those three sites, and it's a pretty neat place to go play a football game. But I'm good never going again, to be honest with you.
why
I
is
mean,
that?
there's
Just a headache dealing with all the
it's
logistics.
just it's just different. I mean, there's a couple of reasons. All right, so one from the logistics side, yeah, in some ways it made things easier. In some ways it threw a wrench in things. We don't. They provide the headsets there. It's kind of like a true pro experience or a big time collegiate experience where the headsets are kind of provided because it's all hardwired in, right,
Yeah.
to a big facility. So it's
What
just a
was it,
little
Coach
out.
Com?
Yeah, it was Coach
Yeah,
Con.
those are nice.
Yeah, and it was. But the ones we had upstairs, normally in a press box setup with Coach Com, I don't know how long it's been since you've messed around with Coach Com, but you get those little square boxes, right? But they gave us sideline packs to use in the booth. And so that wasn't a big deal to me. I was just worried about the power source at some point running out
Yeah.
because it's sideline packed, so it's all battery operated. But whatever. I mean, they lasted the whole game. It was fine. I'm not trying to sling any mud or anything. But they did give us for the box the single ear ones.
Mm.
I can't do a single
You
ear,
like to be
man.
locked in with the double?
Yes, I can't. And so here's the other thing too. All right, the panes of glass, uh, because they're like retractable. There was these creases in them. Well, that place gets loud. I mean, it might not be a big crowd, but it gets loud because you are inside. You got high school bands going nonstop.
Yeah, it's
The
just
crowd was a
echoing,
good
coming back.
size. Yeah, like the crowd was a good size, especially Willis had to travel 4 hours, but I thought they had a good crowd for the drive for them. Yeah, for us it was a little over an hour or so to get there, hour 20 maybe. So we had a heck of we had basically our the lower deck basically full. Then we had some folks up in the middle of the upper deck that wanted that good bird's eye view. I mean, it got loud and it was coming through the glass, and not again, no excuses or anything like that. Just things that you get fickle about once you're set in your ways. But
That's interesting because I hate the double ear. I can't.
really,
Granted, I'm on the sideline, so I prefer to
yeah,
have like an ear I can hear if somebody's talking or whatever. But I don't know. I hate, like, there's a competition. We have one double eared headset on the defensive side on game days, and there's like a almost like a competition of who's going to get stuck with it. That first game of the
really,
year.
yeah. I mean, the sideline's a different scenario. I mean, I don't know. For a sideline, yeah, I want a single ear. Like you said, you got to be able to hear if they need a sub for somebody, and you're talking to that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some side. Actually, I think all of our sidelines are only one ears. Now that I'm thinking about it, but yeah, there's a time and place. When I'm up in the box, though, I like to just try to focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.